What's up, creepers? My name's Kevin. This is Haunted by Horror, and today I'm going to be talking about Blacula. Blacula is a 1972 American blaxploitation horror film directed by William Crane. It stars William Marshall in the title role as an 18th century African prince named Mamuwalde, who's turned into a vampire by Count Dracula after Dracula refuses to help Mamuwalde suppress the transatlantic slave trade. He laughs at this request and insults Mamuwalde by making open overtures about enslaving Mamuwalde's wife and desiring her sexually. Dracula then locks him away in a coffin and seals it away in a tomb within the Count's castle in Transylvania, along with his wife, where she slowly starves to death, while he, bound and unable to feed, is driven mad by hunger. Much of the film's mythos borrows heavily from the larger vampiric lore, but the movie is very careful to frame Blacula's status and name as a curse inflicted upon. Blacula, such an iconic part of the blaxploitation and vampire canons, is how the movie uses his displacement in time to illustrate how the legacy of anti-black racism reaches into the present to inflict harm on people in different ways. Blacula's desire for Tina, whom he believes to be the reincarnation of his wife Luva, and his willingness to kill anyone who dares get in his way as he pursues her, are reflective of the still strong love he feels for his wife, even centuries after being made to watch as she withers away to nothing. The conflicted but decidedly romantic feelings Tina begins to develop for Mamuwalde suggest that the love Luva felt for him is every bit as everlasting, and that she genuinely might be the woman reincarnated. But Tina is also her own woman, with a life and deep connections to her present-day family. They embody a distinct, era-specific kind of blackness that subtextually clashes with Blacula's. Though Mamuwalde very knowingly works to disprove and subvert the denigrating ideals Dracula has cursed him with, he does so with a kind of respectability that reads as both vampire accurate and true to the ideals about black respectability that have often been the sources of pain and trauma for black people. He's a vintage throwback to a bygone era in a very literal sense. But Blacula heightens the concept of respectability being weaponized against black people by turning it into a core part of how Blacula operates. The vampire's innate allure and his desire to remake the world as he sees fit makes him a dangerous villain, infecting more and more people within the community with the same curse that Dracula inflicted upon him. But Blacula makes it hard, even until its final moments, for you not to see Mamuwalde as a sympathetic figure worth rooting for. As a low-budget film, Blacula is very entertaining and is a prime example of 70s exploitation filmmaking at its best. I particularly enjoy the scene where Mamuwalde is being chased by the police and he just chucks barrels at them. I don't know why, but I just love that. I do have some negative things to say about this film. First of all, this movie uses a particular homophobic slur several times throughout its runtime, which is absolutely pointless and incredibly upsetting. I don't understand it. I just don't. They say it like 5 times. I know that people will try to excuse it and say, oh, this movie came out in 1972, but fuck that. That's one part of this movie I absolutely hate. Also, William Marshall gives an extremely commanding performance in the role of Mamuwalde, but the film sometimes tends to drag when he isn't on screen. And the final act takes place in, I think, a chemical plant for some reason. I'm sure it has to do with budgetary constraints. It just seems like an odd choice of location. And the vampires really don't look good, as you can see here. And the plot's a little weak. However, William Crane's sharp direction, along with the funky music score of Gene Page, and of course, William Marshall's memorable lead performance, make this film a classic of the blaxploitation genre, and an essential watch for any horror fan. If you like this video, can you please hit the like button? If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll be updated whenever I upload a new video. Those things really help me out, and they'd be greatly appreciated. All right, well, have a good night.